The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Cold air wafts out of the door and hits you in the face.
Helmet on.
Shield, hammer.
Two-handed axe.
He has an impressive shield.
Dwarven.
It's metal for one.
I'll draw my sword.
Her sword's pretty ordinary. Single-edged straight.
Well, one of the swords is.
Doesn't see
Can't
any
see
of
that.
that.
There's only one sword there.
Yeah, unsling. Two-handed axe.
His hammer also appears to be of dwarven make. I'm assuming you're using the one you picked up in the pouch stone? It's not any better than
No, it looks cooler.
You alright? You descend into the stony, cavernous depths. Down in the undercroft, it is cool, grey stone. Tombs line the walls with people in state and rest, sometimes concealed by elaborate doors, sometimes not. It leads on, lit by occasional torch stands. Soon you enter a moderate-sized room, and beyond you can already hear the shuffling sounds of the unquiet undead.
I'll take, because I don't know what it's going to be like further on, I will take one of my torches and then use one of the ones on the wall too.
It sputters fitfully to life. You hear from beyond a and then the shuffling starts getting louder.
Prepare yourselves. They are not far away.
It lurches into the room. Roughly Radamir's height. Or Brendan's height. It is a skinny waist still wrapped in the drapings of the crypt. An old rusty axe gripped in one hand, its eyes glow with a dim purple light. He sees you. Roll initiatives. It's a 10-sided die.
You have to declare your action to.
Oh, yeah.
My action is to womp it there.
It's cool. I will circle around behind it.
I'll match Sephiroth's charge.
Okay. Roll it up.
So remember where it lives on this page.
Initiative is a result of a D10 plus your weapon speed.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I go on 12.
You roll into the tray.
Yeah, it doesn't count unless you roll into the tray.
I got 10.
10 plus your weapon speed.
That was 10 total.
Oh.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Draugr lurches towards you. Big, shiny, delicious meat. And it hacks at you with its axe. I don't think I'm going to be hitting you. Yeah, I don't think I'm hitting you. Its lurching movement and the heft of the axe put it off balance as it swings just slightly to your left, missing you cleanly. 8. So you're moving.
Yes.
Moving around behind it. At normal speed.
Yes.
Alright.
It's. I just want to get around behind it while Sephiroth's distracting it.
Well, okay, cool. 9. 10.
Yeah. Move up to Sephiroth's side. And axe down. And I get this.
Okay, so first you have to ask what its AC is.
What is it?
6.
6. I do not get it.
Do you have any other bonuses? Do you have like proficient specialization?
Not for this one.
Look, strength.
Yeah, no bonuses.
But that hits a 6 though, right?
Let's see, I need a 14?
Yeah, and 16 is better than 14 for attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Attacks are backwards.
Attacks are
Attacks
normal.
are backwards.
Attacks are normal.
Yeah.
Attacks are normal.
Defense is back.
Everything else is backwards.
Okay.
Everything else is Price is Right rules.
Alright.
Attacks are higher, better. Okay, so you hit it. Now I'll need your weapon damage.
1d10?
Oh, that axe.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hell
Okay.
clever.
Yeah. Not quite a mage. 3.
That's unfortunate.
A d12 knockdown though.
Did you roll your knock?
3.
So it's not knocked down, right?
Yeah, axe sinks into it and it doesn't seem to actually care. It is driven by the maddening light. 11? 12?
12. I will try to smite the Draugr with my hammer. Nice. It's 18 on the die, isn't it? Yes.
That sounds like a whiff to me.
18 on the die, and then a +4 on that. It's 22.
See the problems?
With your lovely Thaco.
Well, roll your damage.
3.
Plus 4. 7.
Your hammer rings off the Draugr and it doesn't care.
You get knocked down too, right?
And I get knocked down.
Neat! It staggers backwards.
So it doesn't get knocked down?
It staggers backwards.
Interesting.
New rounds, intentions? Unless anyone has a final fizzy or something.
I intend to, again, attack it. Approach it from behind and attack this time.
Okay.
Noticing that it didn't seem to do much, because it's a Draugr, I'm going to switch to the torch and try and actually hit it with that.
I'm going to move to the side, drawing the ancestral axe on the throw.
So you're putting the other axe away.
I can just put it in one hand.
Okay.
I just don't have to.
One thing
Can't use it in one hand.
The thing is, then, if you're going to draw the other axe, then you'll be dual wielding, and if you have a single weapon style, then they will lose any bonuses from that.
One thing you can do if you don't want to lose like a turn switching is you
Drop
can
it.
just drop one if you don't mind the fact that it's going to lie on the ground.
It's pretty durable and practical. I'll drop the axe.
Okay. So you're going to do the other one and.
Throw when I move to the side.
Alright. Roll initiatives.
Same speed.
Yes. Cool. Neat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6.
Your dex will be better. You go first.
Take
It's cocked.
cocked up there.
It's
I mean, it's
closer to 13, but it is.
yeah.
It's
I mean, it's your call.
I don't care.
I mean,
And no, it's reasonable.
yeah, like it's
reasonable,
like 90% of the way to 13.
But trust Ken to cock it in
Now
a dice
remember,
tray.
you don't get your single weapon style because you are now using the wielded torch as a weapon.
Yes, but I still get this weapon and shield bonus because it's one shield in one hand.
Not really, because you're attacking with the arm the shield is on.
Oh, true. Okay.
So you also
So there's
lose
pretty
that.
much. It's just pretty much that then.
Well,
Plus
its
your
AC is
Thaco.
6,
Yeah.
so with your Thaco, well, no, not plus your Thaco, you're just looking at getting a 6. But
Yeah.
if you reach the number you need to get past that, then
Yes.
there we go then.
No, I have no idea what torch damage is. So
It's 1, but it
Okay.
does fire.
okay. So
So, okay, that with that, and now you need to roll a d6 for me.
5.
Okay, it is on fire. And it is now distracted by fire during like...
Cool. And then that's right. So yeah, I don't get my second attack this round until another 4 on the initiative. So
Well, now I have to change its intention because it's now on fire, and that's somewhat distracting. I think that it will drop the axe because it's trying to put itself out. But I think it's still pretty determined to... I was going to attack you, but you just set it on fire. It's still pretty determined to that. So it's going to shriek at you. Yeah, like a frosty mist comes out of its mouth as it shrieks at you in anger, but nothing really happens. Seven, 8, 9, 10.
my second attack goes on 10.
Who's got the
higher
bigger dex?
Who's got the higher
I
deck?
imagine it's you, but
Mine's 15.
10.
Yeah. I will try and shield bash it. While it's on fire. Wait, that might put it out. I don't actually
How would
know.
that?
I don't know.
The large rush of cold air.
Yes. 16 on the die.
Effect.
Somewhere here I have the shield bash document.
The shield bash, shield punch, shield rush.
Yeah, I'm just looking for that.
Any character equipped with Kashu can choose to forego the protection to gain an extra attack bonus known as a shield punch. The shield punch is treated as a normal secondary weapon attack. The primary weapon suffers a -2 penalty to attack rolls that round, and the shield punch is rolled with a -4 penalty.
That's not what he's doing though. He's using it as a primary attack, not to attack with the weapon.
It's a
and shit.
secondary
Still-
weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's basically a -4 on the.
It's still a good hit.
You can, however, use your reaction adjustment due to high dex to offset the penalties. Alternatively, you can substitute a normal attack for a shield punch.
There we go.
The exact characters, each type of shield is not page 50, blah 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 blah. The character is trying to shield punch. He must announce the intention while declaring his intention and forfeits the defeat. Yeah, so you had to so you're doing it the other way then.
Yeah, because otherwise I would have had to have declared it at the start of the
Yeah.
whole thing, wouldn't I have? Yeah.
Yes, you would have.
That's a good point.
So I'll just pile some more penalties onto it, and we'll take it up to a -6.
I believe I still
Yeah, that
just
still
hit.
hits.
Just.
Cool. Okay. Now I believe your big heavy metal shield does a D3 of damage.
I actually do have a D3. Two.
Cool. Beans.
I don't think it's got any pluses from anything.
It's got a D6 knockdown. But you can't get a 7 or an 8 on a D6, so don't bother.
It also does blunt damage.
Yeah.
So that's how knocked down.
So the shield makes a loud ringing sound as the Draugr flies apart and its skull bounces off the far wall and its bones fly all over the place. One arm is still on fire.
Ha!
Beautiful.
Take that, you undead fiend!
And there's me standing behind it.
Yeah.
Hi, Sulan.
Saphiro.
You carefully scout out the remainder of the undercroft, but find no more shambling undead.
Literally was one.
Lee, put those bones back.
Oh, but it's
Put
so
them
good.
back.
Oh, I forget to do combat. Oh,
Um,
I'm waiting for other, better opponent.
Checking for traps for you.
No. I just forgot he exists.
I figured that. I'm just gonna do a perception check to see if I can find any possible causes for this one Draugr.
Be specific.
Like
What are
anything
you
that's
looking for?
like unnatural, magical, or some kind of like
He would-
something glowing.
Okay,
something.
roll.
You know, like a portal to a dimension that might have like a crystal that added sitting in a
18.
basin.
No, that's bad because I want lower.
Yes.
Lower.
You
on
spend 20 minutes looking for things
Yeah, just
and
anything.
find nothing.
Okay.
I want to do a similar check, but just over the body. Check through the bones.
Okay,
and
so
things like that on
it's a fairly scattered body right now.
Yeah.
That's why it takes 20 minutes.
So roll your. It's a wisdom roll.
I get no thing. I get 15.
That's no. Now you check your wisdom score, and if it's over your wisdom score, that fails.
Yes, that's a wisdom score.
You spend 25 minutes searching the scattered, damaged remains. You put out the fire. It looks like a Draugr bits.
At the end of that, I put my foot through its ribcage. Just stomp it on the ground. And spit on
You
it.
desecrate the dead.
Okay. I'm going to pick up the head
Okay.
because that's.
It
gonna
is
be-
a skull. Well, the top of the jaws come off because the Draugr magic's no longer doing it. The glow has obviously faded from the eye sockets.
I'm going to check for secret entrances just in case something got.
D6.
I know, it's right here.
It's a secret.
Oh no!
5.
Oh, one off.
You don't think there are any secret entrances.
I love that sentence. Well, looks like there really was only one.
Strange, but I guess it happens.
I didn't see any probable cause for the Draugr to be here. Usually something causes these type of things. They usually don't just raise up for nothing.
But he may have,
It could have been a mage or something.
or
I
it could have
don't
had
know.
the it enacted before it was placed in here.
Hmm.
It was meant to affect the others. I couldn't find anywhere it may have got in apart from, obviously, the one entrance.
Hmm. Oh well, we might as well head back up and deliver this trophy, such that it is.
The Draugr head. So, you're,
I'm surprised Lee hasn't complained yet.
What would I get some bones and he doesn't?
oh, yeah, you'll give to a man and he put right back and then problems start again, yes? Then we kill and get more gold. Easy.
Brush off how clever and sling it over my back again.
So
Okay.
you trip back upstairs and the door's locked.
Jing, 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 jing.
He's gonna think we're Draugr.
Lee,
Hello!
What? Oh, okay. No trap.
open the door.
Oh, okay. He works around the lock for about 10 or so minutes and then finally there's a clunk and the door opens. Hey, easy. Look at that. What you do without me? Wither away and die in crypt, I expect.
I'm sure there would have been another way out anyway.
No, only me.
You already know. An axe.
We'll hit out.
You leave, yeah. You shutting the door behind you?
Yes.
You locking the door behind
Yes.
If we can lock it without
you?
a key.
Oh, okay. He spends another 15 minutes working the lock and eventually locks it. I don't want to just open it again later. Gee. Edwin is surprised to see you.
Too much for you, I see.
The desk.
I look
table.
forward to putting it back.
Will that cause any problems?
Should be fine. They will want your payment. I believe there was mention of gold.
Yes.
Well, here you go. Here is 3 shiny new coins.
Thank you.
Here you go. And I believe there was a blessing mentioned. I will give you a blessing. My God.
Oh, perhaps Sulan would appreciate the blessing.
Why
It's
would I
going to be
appreciate
for all of you, but okay.
Oh, it's for all of us?
Gather together, please.
Okay, do I know of any, in my religion, if there's any,
Consternation.
basically, like, is this something being a disciple of Torah that should not happen, basically?
What do you think?
I don't know, that's why I'm, like, I don't have the canon actually with me. But
Well, is it the Dark God?
No.
Well, what's your problem?
No, I mean, he might still be, like, yeah.
It's just a blessing.
Okay.
This doesn't necessarily have to work.
Okay.
So he gathers you together. Saphira looks somewhat troubled. He's like, How is there more?
Then he casts a spell.
The guy starts splashing you with like water, like he's a Christian or something.
He said, what is this that I can see with ice-cold hands laying on me? The blessings of death do I excel to take you forth to heaven or hell? It's done.
Well, that was cheery.
Thank you for your good service.
No problem. Don't hesitate to call if there's any more problems while we are still here.
I must prepare for the evening rituals now. Doors open.
Of course. Have a good evening.
Oh, I will.
Can I spot if he's actually putting on an act?
Try. I believe it's a perception check.
3.
He seems legit, right?
Search for secrets on her.
Woo! It's nature's pocket.
Okay. Well, I'm going to leave.
Shall we have a drink to celebrate?
The children played.
Why not?
The preacher preached. Time and mercy out of reach. Dawn.
I don't like that guy.
So, you all will need to make a save versus magic roll.
So you want to get lower than your number.
No,
No, you want to get higher.
This high, this
Alright.
high.
Ah,
Yeah, this one's also forwards.
That's actually cocked. You're retarded.
I failed.
I failed.
You feel a tingling in your bones, like something settling onto you, like dust or dew.
Okay, whether I succeed or not comes down to, was this a mind affecting thing?
No,
Okay, then I didn't succeed.
you also feel that. You feel like molten fire has been poured into your bones.
I will scream.
No, it's
No.
not an unpleasant feeling. It's very
Oh,
warm.
Like an invigorating
Yes.
thing. Sulan, are you okay?
You find everyone is now surrounded by a faint red aura, except for the priest, who is surrounded in a blue one.
Oh,
The skull is also surrounded in a blue one.
look at the guard. Because we were sort
Red.
of on the way.
It's very faint. You could actually just ignore it if you didn't want to.
But I've seen something similar before.
Yeah.
Let's talk elsewhere.
Of course, back to the inn.
Goodbye, good sirs. Goodbye, sister.
Huddle into the cloak.
I'll wait till
Head
we're.
back to the inn. We can go up to my room if you want to.
So I'm guessing I see all this on the way back too.
Yeah.
Any other blues? Just all.
There's a guy outside the inn watching the inn, like his cowled head turns. He's like bristling with weapons and shit, pouches and that. Big, long, sort of dark grey robes with like gold thread trim. And the cowl sort of following you there. He is surrounded by a blue aura.
And the only reason I spot him is because I see the blue. That's
Yeah,
the only reason I
he
pick him
stands
out.
out.
Yeah, stands out.
And also because you said you were actually like looking
Looking
around.
around for, yeah.
But apparently people, it's like, you can see where Scribbles is on him because of his little red Scribbles aura. Small of the back, not up the butt.
He's a rat, not a hamster or a gerbil.
Terrible.
You gotta be specific with Stephen.
Demi winks.
Yes. So we'll enter the inn and go up to the rooms.
I am in the inn.
He's in the inn.
You're in the main part.
Yeah.
What colour is he?
Red.
Oh, Adrian, you've returned.
We may have a problem.
Well,
Yes.
we're going up to talk about something, so...
Warrior has been replaced by a veteran player, and she walks over to the group. Well, I'm ready to kill a Draugr.
We'll be
What?
taken care of, I'm afraid.
Oh, come on!
Burned and
Sorry.
crushed.
Can we go upstairs, please?
Who's this?
Are we
Oh,
taking?
you're the guy who was sneaking out after Sulan.
Yeah. Brandon. Just Brandon.
Brandon. Nice axe.
Upstairs, please.
Helm clever. What?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this whole thing.
Let us not tarry, Roy. Someone
I've already
wants to
just
discuss
disappeared
something with
upstairs.
us.
Goodbye, random person.
Well, he's coming up to
Yes,
us.
Yeah.
Then he keeps hollow.
Well, this... Wait, you'll pick up another dude. But you have me.
You don't have any axes.
Don't need axes.
I have
got
like
these.
5.
His axe not dull, they're crappy. Or heavy.
Go up to where Sulan is. I don't know where you've gone with
So
it.
you've got, yours is
your
the
room.
biggest room, to be
Okay.
honest.
Well, you'll be waiting outside my door, because I'll have
Yes.
that. After you.
I'll go in.
Everyone piles in the room.
I'll
I'll go in
Where's
last so I
stays by
can...
the door.
I can
Does,
I will
um,
lock the door
does his
behind.
window look down the street?
Yes,
Then I'm going to look out to see if the
he has
guy's
a window in his room.
if the
It's
guy
actually just shutters, there's no glass, of
yeah,
course.
go see if the guy's still down there.
Yep.
Once we're all inside.
And you look down there, you see, you like look through the cut, there's his aura there, and the cowl goes. And that.
Yep. I'll close the door. Close the shutter.
Shutters. Mhm.
I'll flick a stool underneath the door handle, wedging it in place, and the corner of my cloak into the lock hole, keyhole.
I've also locked it, so... But yeah.
I guess
Just in
something's
case.
up from the fact that we're all crammed in up here and not down here drinking.
I left the
Roya
village.
puts the horn back in her pack, glares at you, and pulls out a mug, puts it against the door, and rests an ear against it.
I left the village
Yeah, that's fine.
Why?
We'll get to that.
accidentally.
Yep. We'll get to that soon. Right, that I don't know whether it was a blessing or what, but you guys don't feel anything, do you?
I mean, I
I
felt
feel
this...
resentful.
I felt this weird, like tingly sensation briefly during the blessing, but apart
I
from
feel
that,
left out.
We'll get to you in a moment. Sulan, I believe, has something important to tell us about our
There's a
recent incursion.
guy watching the inn that's probably watching us. He's got a strange aura.
Aura.
I wish that dog would shut the fuck up.
Well, at this very moment, you shining with a red glow, and actually all of yous are.
Is that normal?
No, that's not normal. Also, the fact that that guy down there is glowing with blue. That's why I noticed him. It's
Since when have you been seeing these auras?
since the blessing.
I see.
He must have laid some foul curse upon you.
Well, he played it upon all of us,
But we're not seeing any.
which is why I'm asking.
I felt like another layer was pressing down on me. Nothing else. No auras.
That's not what I felt.
What did you feel? I mean, you had this thing where you went, oh,
It was like it's hard to explain. And can you hear that?
Sorry, that was just me burping into my hand.
Yeah, but I mean all the rest of the noises. I'm guessing
What
I'm hearing.
noises? There are no noises. Shut up, Sobsbury.
it's the village dog.
Fine.
It was like my insides were burning, but it wasn't a bad burn. It was pleasant.
Well, like slipping into a warm bath.
No, like falling into a molten lava.
How is that good? I mean, I haven't done
pleasant.
it personally,
But
but
it was.
I imagine.
It wasn't unpleasant.
Okay, so you started seeing these auras after you felt that sensation, is that correct?
Yes.
And we all appear to be red.
Cool.
Can you see your
You've
own?
got aura vision. You live town?
What do you look like?
Yeah,
Have you
I
got
can't
a-
see myself, can I? No.
No, you don't have one.
But that one fellow was blue.
Also the priest who got the mausoleum, and the actual kid was blue as well.
You decapitated someone.
The Droga.
Yeah, killed.
They have all the fun. Am I the only person who did nothing today?
No,
You were playing.
Played.
In the, how many silver or coppers did you make playing in the end?
30 in tips.
There we
So
go.
50. You're on. That I'll admit to. Oh, right. Here's the party share.
Thank you. Thank you.